Hello VC, Tony here. Tony's LPs are us. We're in Studio E. We have the Elvis light lit. We're going to do a fun segment today. It's actually a contest from Americana Sam. Americana Sam, I hope I'm getting that right. I'm a long-time subscriber to Americana Sam, and he put out this contest, which is, I think, an anniversary of his 5th year in the VC community, 5th year on YouTube. And he put out a contest of five challenges, and it's all about five. It's show an active artist who hasn't had a record, I think a studio record, in the last 5 years. Show a 5th album in an artist's discography. Show a 5th album on your shelf. Drive 55, like what do you like to listen to in the car? Obviously, unless you have one of those old Elvis Cadillacs with the turntable in there, or Chuck Berry's old turntable car with the turntable, you're listening to it on CD or on a hard drive or on a stick or whatever. And then show an album that you bought for $5 or less. Okay, so pretty fun, pretty easy. Not really too easy for the category of what artist that is active, basically still playing out in the, still doing concerts, and hasn't had a record in 5 years. You'd be surprised. I looked up Diana Ross. She's still concert. I figured no album. Diana Ross has albums out, new albums. Smokey Robinson has new albums out, still touring. You would think that those artists would not have albums, but there's so many that we don't know about because a lot of them now are independent. We don't have radios to hear what's new from an artist in most cases. So yeah, that was a fun one to do. But I want to also give a shout out to Two from the Trunk. Tony, how you doing, buddy? Two from the Trunk. Tony does it in his basement. Basically, don't we all do it in our basement ever since Wayne's World, right? We've been inspired. But Tony turned us on to this contest. Had I not seen Tony's video on this contest, I may have stumbled on Americana Sam's contest later. Now, you have to subscribe to Americana Sam to enter the contest. He's actually giving a prize of a $50 gift card to whatever country that would win. I don't know what the process is, but I believe he will do a drawing or something after January, so you have time to get your entries in. But the good thing is, give Americana Sam a look, and of course a sub, and of course also give, if you don't know about Tony, Two from the Trunk, or Two from the Trunk, Tony's channel, give him a look because he's a great channel, great guy, really nice vibe. Same with Americana Sam, help him get some subscriptions. So we're going to go into it. I'm going to do the first one, show an active artist who doesn't have, and in my case, I'm thinking not a compilation, but a studio album, and that's the Eagles. And here's an original greatest hits with the hype. I've had this since it came out. Still in, near mint, excellent condition. There's the hype again. So this record is one of the biggest all-time selling records of all time. All time. As you know, behind Thriller, Fleetwood Mac, that type of thing. Eagles may have topped them all. It changes, probably changes weekly. So we have that. That's an artist who hasn't had, a studio record out in the last 5 years. I believe their last studio record may have been 2007, around there. Next is show the 5th album in an artist's discography. Now I've got a great one here. I'll just show the label first. Green Warner, in excellent or better condition, and that's the Grateful Dead, American Beauty. Now the Grateful Dead are still active in a way because Dead and Company, they're still playing the Sphere in. It's funny I picked this because the Eagles are playing the Sphere in Vegas, and I think they're actually going to do an encore performance as well. So we have American Beauty, which was the 5th record, and here's the original inner. I believe this is the original inner. Sometimes they'll get changed, but you can see those great compilations. I did a whole segment on those compilations, those You send away, and for $3, they'll send you a sampler. And here is the vinyl. Hold that up. And there is the rear. You could see the great. I also have this, I believe, on a picture disc that Big John bought me for Christmas one year. Either I have it or my son has it, don't know. But 5th album in the long line of dead records, the 5th album. Then we go to number 3, show an album, a 5th album on your shelf. Now I have a lot of shelves. I have shelves here, I have shelves behind me, I have shelves there, I have shelves upstairs. So what I do is I picked from my blues shelf, because I have my blues in a different category. I have the blues on a different shelf. So what I've done is I picked this one. This is about the 5th record on my blues shelf. I just randomly picked it. This is obscure. What I do is I put just compilation records, blues. So this is basically the 5th record. I don't know if I have any A's in this section. Maybe just it may start with the letter B. But this is the Tacoma Blues Series, and this is rare blues. This has Son House, Sunnyland Slim, Little Brother Montgomery, Big Joe Williams. So you have Little Brother Montgomery and you have Big Joe. Then you have Maxwell Street Jimmy. That's Maxwell Street Jimmy. He was a short order cook at Maxwell's in Chicago, I believe. And then he would come out in between cooking. He would do a set outside, and that's a great photo of him. This is all on the great liner notes. This is a Portugal album. It is Sonnet Records and Publishing, Ltd. And you also have Dr. Isaac Ross, Reverend Ryan Wilkins. The Sun House stuff on here is unbelievable. This has stuff that was recorded, I think, independently by someone who they mentioned on the liner notes. But you can see, you know what's great about this, Americana Sam? Because of this contest, and I think that holds true in a lot of these VC contests, you get to introduce yourself to a lot of records you wouldn't normally know. I would not have pulled this record this year had I not joined this contest. So that's a good thing about it. There's the front. That's Mr. Maxwell. What was his first name? Maxwell Street Jimmy, playing his guitar outside. And there's the rear. We'll let you hold that up for a few seconds if you want to get that. This is on. This is the Tacoma Blues Series on Sonnet Records, made in Portugal. I think it's dated 1982. It's actually superb. I bought this in a collection of blues records. I would say a good 15, 20 years ago. I could tell you exactly where I bought it. I could tell you what I paid for the lot, because that's the fun thing about this hobby. And again, another shout out to Two from the Trunk. If you're just tuning in, check out Tony, and of course check out the contest originator, Americana Sam. Great young man. I want to get his subs up. He has been doing this a long time, very consistent, very great. So check him out. The next one is a cool one, and I could basically relate to this one. Drive 55. What do you listen to in the car? And that would be this one. I have this on CD. I have it on my hard drive. But Golden Earring, Moontan, Radar Love. I just got the chills. You cannot think about it, for me, a song that you would want to take on a road trip without Radar Love. Radar Love, this whole album, but Radar Love specifically. This is an OG reissue of the cover. I'll show you the original cover in a minute. This is on the great Trax domestic label. I believe Trax is now defunct. The Who were on Trax. Hendrix was on Trax in England. So here's the cover for the reissue cover. And that's the back, very simple, but just a great record. You have, and it's funny, this is a good one, Americana. Only 5 songs, so that would be a good one to pick. Pick an album with only 5 songs on it for as a addendum. Radar Love, Candy's Going Bad, Vanilla Queen, Big Tree, Blue Sea, Are You Receiving Me? I Drive at 55. Here is the original record, the original jacket. You could see a little risque, and this was kind of changed for the earring there. I'll hold that up a few seconds. Hold it up this way, maybe it'll get past the sensors. And this is on MCA tracks as well. You can see a little torn there, but record's in great condition. And then I bought the reissue because I love this record so much. I actually got one for me. I got one for John. Music on Vinyl, Golden Earring Moontan. This is the, I believe, the British British album of this. There's different tracks and different sequencing. And this has 4 bonus tracks on it. So you get a lot on this one. And there's the, actually keep my receipt. This has a nice inner with a great booklet of the band with the lyrics and credits, and a great band. Golden Earring. It's just, discover their stuff. Just great. Here's the label. They do a nice job. You get a polyline sleeve. I just bought the Stones record, a Black and Blue box set. You can see this is a double. I just bought the Black and Blue box set, and like I stated, the sleeves aren't even polylined. You're gonna scuff your records up. And here's the cover that was on the back of the cover, and that's the original jacket, but they make it into a great. I have to rediscover this again. Now this is a fun one. The last but not least, show a record that you bought for 5 and under. I would say I could show 10,000 records I bought for 5 and under because I'm cheap. I go to thrift shops, I go to yard sales, and at yard sales I'll try to actually bargain, barter or negotiate a price. If I'm buying 10 records and they're $1 each, I'll get them for 8, and that's what you should do at yard sales. If I have a yard sale and I'll actually give a person a couple, take a couple records if they're $1 records. Take a couple records. But this is a cool one. So I pulled this off the shelf. And this is another one I'm going to listen to. Haven't listened to it in ages when I bought it. This one. Soft Cell, The Art of Falling Apart. Now, I bought this for $5. Don't know what it's worth, but it's in mint condition. I could tell you exactly whose collection this was, where I bought it, how much I paid. I probably paid, because I bought a lot of records, I may have paid $1 for this record or less. Okay, but what was cool, has the original inner. Great soft cell, right? It's on Sire, so it's going to sound good. Now, when I pulled this off the shelf, I'm looking through stuff that I know I paid less than $5 for. I found that in addition to what the album, I had the 45 RPM single that I guess accompanied it, called The Art of Falling Apart, 45 RPM. Now, this was a revelation. Look what's on that. I don't know if you can see that. I'll read it to you. Jimi Hendrix medley. Saw Cell doing Jimi Hendrix, did not know it. Hey Joe, Purple Haze, Voodoo Child, Slight Return, 10 minutes and 20 seconds of a Hendrix melody. The other side has Martin, 10 minutes and 16. I probably would think Martin was on this record. And no, nothing of those, that EP is on the original Art of Falling Apart. So, thanks again, Americana Sam. I hope you are successful in this. I hope you get a lot of subs. Like I said, I've been a long-time subscriber. Same with Two from the Trunk. And just in general, if you watch these videos, these VCers or anything, if you watch a person who's going to show you how to put a battery in your watch or, whatever, maybe hit that subscribe button. Definitely hit the like button. It really helps them out because the algorithm somehow feeds off of that. It's like the Star Trek episode Vizier. It feeds off of energy, off of entire entities. So thanks again, Two from the Trunk, for making this announcement. And easily found. Just go to Americana Sam. Site comes right up, and you could read his official entry challenges. They're 5, very simple, and that's it. So thanks a lot. Keep rocking, and don't let the blues get you down.